All right, here's the temporal fossa video. So we've already done the pterygo palatine fossa. Here's that pterygomaxillary fissure that connects the two. And for temporal, what we're gonna do next. This video is about the temporal fossa. Something to know in that picture that I've been drawing is that the zygoma, the cheekbone, is what separates these two. So, temporal fossa, we'll go over the borders. So the superior border is going to be the superior temporal line here. The inferior border is the zygomatic arch, that bone, cheekbone. Anterior border is the frontal process of the zygomatic bone and the zygomatic process of the frontal bone. I assume if you just understand that it's the process of them, you'll be fine. Posterior is also part of that superior temporal line. The superior temporal line pretty much comes all the way around. There obviously is no lateral border, right? Because we're looking through the lateral view. But this medial is the temporal bone, the frontal bone, and the parietal bone. So temporal, frontal, parietal, in that order. The contents in it is just the temporalis muscle. It's just one of our muscles of mastication, so it's pretty straightforward. The arteries are the superficial temporal artery, which is one of those terminal ones that we talk about way back in arteries. We have the anterior and posterior deep temporal artery. We have the temporal vein and the maxillary vein. And when these two join together, they make the retromandibular, just as a refresher. Innervation, for the motor, we have V3, just muscles of mastication. And then for sensory, I don't know if we're gonna really need to know the names of the two, so I just wrote down that it's V3 and V2. But that's the temporal fossa. It's pretty easy.